My dudes, get your loops. When I first heard we were getting a Dragon Quest III remake, I said, hell yeah. Bring on the bunnies, the loincloth warriors. Sprinkle on some of that puffer, lava. Ooh. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whoa. Something's going on here, boys. Something just ain't right. We're going down. Looks like they got us again. Censorship in a SquareEnix game? It's been happening all too often these days. Japanese companies bending the knee to Western activists. Quick history lesson. You see, all this started in the 80s with rock music. Stay-at-home moms protesting the devil's music. Then it was violence in games in the 90s, attacking games like Mortal Kombat.
That's pretty bad. That's just plain gross.
But we fucking won those wars, boys. For many years, we held our ground. Our numbers grew strong. You'll never take our games from us. It didn't matter what color your skin was, what side of the fence you were on. We all just want to play good games. Gaming brought us all together. But then we got a new type of enemy. Basement-dwelling Twitter weirdos. They've infected all forms of entertainment, from movies, television, websites, and yeah, gaming. They spent years penetrating major corporations using DEI programs and slowly destroyed the chins and chests of many of our loved characters. Don't take my word for it. Let's see what the SquareEnix ethics team thinks about this. 私の仕事の成果はユーザーが違和感なく最後までプレイできること。I'll translate that into non-Webanese for you. The results of my job are that the users can play until the very end without feeling any discomfort. 誰も違和感感じてねえよこのバカ野郎. This is why games feel so soft these days. There are teams with checklists making sure that our games do not contain anything that could even be remotely offensive to anybody. And the reason it's getting worse and worse is because all departments in major corporations are micromanaged to hell and back. This team has to find more content to censor in order to justify its own existence, until finally all of our games look like Concord. Nothing is safe anymore. And now they've somehow convinced Japan that they should change their media and culture for people who don't even play games. Over the years, SquareEnix has slowly censored their games, and it's getting worse and worse. The first thing I noticed was in my favorite game, Final Fantasy VII. Not the original, I'm talking about the remake, where they changed blood to be the color purple. They also ruined the story of my buddy dying here, who offed himself in the original, but is now gunned down instead, because taking your own life is controversial. They've gone too damn far. They've taken the designs from the fan-loved Akira Toriyama, one of the most important and legendary artists in modern history, and then just said, fuck this shit.
It's not appropriate for modern audiences.
And went ahead and covered up the women in the game. Removed religious symbols and even lips. I'll get back to the lips in a little bit. Priorities, people. Akira Toriyama, the maker of Dragon Ball Z and many other works, passed away recently, and we fans are no longer able to experience any new material from him moving forward, as SquareEnix has decided to water down his material from its own player base. Let's read the description of the class with crosses on their armor. Clerics. Disciples of the gods. Hello, SquareEnix. They are clerics, one of the most well-known and respected classes in all of RPG games. Let's continue. As evil-hating followers of the gods, clerics cast healing and reviving spells that are imbued with holy power. Okay, so you don't want any possible religious symbols in the game. What are you gonna change it to then? A pitchfork, the weapon of choice of many depictions of the Christian devil? Have you gone mental? Nobody gives a shit about the cross. And somehow this is even more offensive. Not only can we never again experience his work, check this out. Did you know SquareEnix has partnered with a DEI consulting company named Sweet Baby Inc., where one of their employees publicly disrespected Toriyama-san shortly after he passed, stating he created some of the worst black characters? That same company is now getting paid to destroy his work. It's unforgivable. Anyways, back to the body type B characters. Look at what they're doing to the women characters in the game. Here's the original, a warrior class. Looks great, right? Bam, here's the remake. For some reason, they think it's better to cover up the women's tops and bottoms with some spandex looking shit. Only the women, by the way, because only women can be sexualized, of course. Which is ironic because we got body type A characters and body type B characters. If there's no difference, then why are they covering up only body type B? It's because they're women. It's like buildings that skip the 13th floor and go straight to the 14th. No one's believing this shit. Stop trying to fool people. Same thing happened with the Asobinin class here. They changed the cut of her outfit. In Japanese, the word asobinin is a term you refer to people that are a bit on the promiscuous side. The kanji on the left means to play. Nin means person. It's a joke that only older players would understand, and younger players would just think it's a clown and a bunny person that like to play games and mess around. On top of that, they even censored the bottle of whiskey. Now it's just a bottle. They've completely butchered this class. Censoring this misses the whole damn point. Oh, What the hell, dudes? These modern sensibilities love to destroy designs made by others, while at the same time have no imagination or creativity. Take a look at Concord for fuck's sake.
Body massage machine, go.
There's a reason why the shit they make does not sell, and yet they think they can fix Toriyama-san's work? Give me a break. Now back to the mouth conspiracy. It looks like ogres can't have big, juicy lips for some reason. Why is that? Is it because they don't kiss their loved ones? Wrong, you racist son of a bitch. It's because lips equals black people. According to the SquareEnix ethics team, they've been going after lips for decades. Started with Mr. Popo, then they got our girl Jinx from Pokemon, and now it's ogres. Nobody is seeing big lips and thinking black people, but apparently SquareEnix does. If anything, it's making the situation worse. Not to mention they gave him an extra finger. They can't even get his artwork right. This is a joke. Look, I don't want to tell you dudes what to support or not, but this franchise is being turned into a kid's game, and it completely disrespects Toriyama Akira-san's legacy and shits on what makes the series art quirky and unique. For me personally, I'm going to continue to fight censorship in our games, and if you don't care about it, well, I'm sure you'll get along with the 90s moms just fine.
How would you like to have a teenage daughter go out on a date with someone who's just watched or played 3 hours of that game?
Peace.
走れ走れ走れ